was a baby when my parents moved to Mexico. My dad's Mexican. And then my parents, when I was about 7, moved to Boston, outside of Boston. And I remember coming to America. I remember my first memories were in Mexico in the 70s. So you think Mexico's bad now. In the 70s, it was like, my mom only made carnation milk with powder because the milk was always rotten because there was no refrigeration, was just not good. It was it was a hot place. It was also beautiful. My memories are very beautiful from Mexico, and still are. It's a wonderful country.
Yeah, of course.
Which is, and the thing is, they work really hard there, but their government is crazy corrupt and always has been. Like Mexico could be Japan with different organization. Yeah. Like that's how hard they work and for how many hours. But so I lived in Mexico when I was a kid. And then we moved to America, and coming to America, which was like this shiny country full of cheerful people where all the floors are straight, like it's right angles, air conditioning, and just a cleanness and an honesty. And the idea that when they told me about like the president, like that it's a democracy. Mexico was a democracy, but everybody knew it was corrupt. And I got obsessed with the idea of the president of the United States. That's where it became a thing to me. And the president at the time was Nixon. And I cut a picture out of him out of the paper, and I taped it up next to
Nixon?
my bed. Yes, I loved Richard Nixon. When I was a little kid, I was so about Richard Nixon. And I wrote a letter to my abuelita, my grandmother.
Yeah.
And I sent her a picture of Nixon and said, "This is the president of the United States. He's the greatest man in the country.
He's so cool.
He's the best man." I didn't know a single thing about him. And he had this serious face. And I had a dream. It's the first dream I remember. I don't know if you remember dreams from when you were a kid at all. You ever had a dream that you still remember?
I'm not sure that I do.
So I remember one dream. I was in my bedroom was in the front of our house. So you looked out at the front of our house, and I was asleep, and it was like a Sunday morning. And I heard a band, like a marching band. And I looked outside, and it was Nixon, like walking up my street. Just no spectators.
Yeah.
Just him walking up, followed by a marching band. Boom, 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 boom. And I came out on the front yard. We had this walkway, and he got down on one knee, and he said, "Louie." And I ran into his arms.
What the fuck? Damn, you love Nixon.
I loved him so much.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy? I've never told anybody that.
How heartbroken.
I've never told anybody that in my life. And so
Louie.
Louie.